Hi, welcome to Sue Marie P. My name's Sue and today I'm going to share with you a new recipe, something that I did recently when I was on holidays. It's a high protein, gluten-free buckwheat pancake. No milk. It's got yogurt, eggs, buckwheat flour, a little bit of baking powder and baking soda and a hint of cinnamon. So let's get mixing. So first step, we need to grab a bowl and I'm going to put just half a cup. It's about 80 grams. I'm just making this for two and I've got half a teaspoon of baking soda. And this is just my preferred way of making pancakes. And half a teaspoon of baking soda. Move that out of the way. And I like adding a little bit of cinnamon to my pancakes. And I'm just going to put in about 1/4 teaspoon. I never add salt. I don't really like extra salt. I find the baking soda kind of does that saltiness. Just whisk those together. And I made this up because I had no milk and I had yogurt to use up. And I thought, I wonder if I can make pancakes out of just yogurt and no milk. And they worked fine. They were so fluffy and light. And I thought, I really need to share this recipe. And 2 eggs. Just whisk those together. And we like kind of fat, fluffy pancakes. Just got the flour going everywhere. But if you liked pancakes that are slightly thinner and runnier, just add a little bit more yogurt, or you can add a tiny bit of milk if you really want to. But what I'm going to do is I like to add a drizzle of oil into my batter, or you can use melted butter. And this also, just a drizzle, it's about half a tablespoon. Helps them not stick to the bottom of the pan when you're cooking them. Now I like to rest my batter for about 5 minutes before I start cooking it with it. It just kind of lets everything kind of, I don't know, settle. So let's settle that. And I'm going to do it in front of you on my induction hob. To the base of my pan, this used to be a non-stick pan, but it doesn't really perform very non-stick these days. So what I do is I add oil to it, but I don't like drizzle, I just add a little bit and kind of season the base. One of my viewers recently asked me, how do they stop getting hard pancakes on the outside and really moist and kind of undercooked in the middle? Don't add too much oil. You just want to lightly coat it. If you're using a non-stick pan, you probably don't even need oil. And it's good to heat your pan up for about 5 minutes, depending whether you're using gas or electric, just so you've got a nice medium heat before you start cooking. If you put the batter in too early, I find that my pancakes always get stuck to the bottom of the pan. So let that heat up, let that sit, and then we're going to start cooking. My pan feels hot enough, so let's grab about 1/4 cup scoop, and I'm going to do 1 to start with. And as I'm pouring the batter in, I kind of make sure it's evenly spread. I like to sit my cup on a plate so it doesn't get all messy. And you know your pancake's cooked is when you start seeing bubbles appear and then it's ready to flip over. And if you find you need to adjust your temperature, you can just drop it back a little bit. And on standby here, I like to put a little bowl. This is a metal bowl. I put it upside down over the stack of the pancakes, and that also ensures that they keep a little bit warm and they stay nice and soft. So I was getting a bit eager then and it was too early to flip. Let's do a little bit of a pancake dance. What's a pancake dance? A flat kind of like wiggle? I'm trying to imitate what a pancake might do. Maybe that's not what a pancake will do. Enough of my dancing. So lovely and fluffy. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see a close-up what I'm doing. So this one's ready to come out. So I'm just going to pop it here and put my lid over the top. Just making sure everything is in view for you. I'm a one-man camera girl, so I have to do everything myself. Let's scoop this in. I'll try and do 2 at a time, just so it's a little bit quicker for you. Got bubbles appearing, so I'm going to flip that over. But look at that, look how fluffy they are, look how much they're rising. Remember, not too hard on the outside, nice and soft. The last two I made a little bit bigger, so I've got a few different sizes. I'm just going to scoop out the last bit with the spatula. And if you're new here today, consider subscribing. All you need is a Google account, hit the bell, and then you get notified when I've got a new video. I'm going to show you what these look like on the inside after they're all finished cooking. So what have I made today? I've got 4 little ones and 3 big ones. But you could I usually make about, 7 to 8, depending how even I get my sizes. Oh, let's keep them warm. I call them my fluffy buckwheat protein pancakes because they've got the extra protein of the double eggs and the yogurt. I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't know the exact grams or protein content, and I don't have one of those fancy websites that have all the nutritional values. Okay, cooking's all finished. Let me turn this off, and I'm going to flip these ones out, and I'm going to come closer and show you what they look like and how fluffy they are on the inside. So here's my stack of fluffy buckwheat protein pancakes, and let's just open this one up and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not going to eat them now. I'm going to save them for later on. But look at that. Look how fluffy that is on the inside. So lovely and light, soft, not too hard. So I hope you've enjoyed my fluffy buckwheat protein pancakes. Hit thumbs up if you've liked it, share it with a friend, try baking or making these at home for breakfast. A great weekend treat, especially if you've got someone in the family that is can't eat flour or wheat and is gluten intolerant. These are perfect. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Pop a comment below and stick around and I'll pop a couple of my other favourite pancake recipes up above. I'll see you next time. Bye. Ciao, ciao.